Hey guys, James and Mark here with another mukbang, cookbang. Today we are having something very unfamiliar to me actually.
I'm sure it has something similar to this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nothing's ever looked this gorgeous in our house before, except for you.
Thank you.
So what are we having today?
We're having a Korean style hot pot. So this one specifically is bulgogi meat. So if you don't know, bulgogi is pretty common in Korean barbecue places, right? But instead of grilling it, we're going to make it into like a hot pot.
Oh, okay.
So Korean style is a little bit different from Japanese or Chinese style hot pot. Because all the
What about
ingredients are
Vietnamese hot
inside.
pot?
Or Vietnamese, yeah.
Why didn't you reference that?
Vietnamese hot pot too.
Okay.
Because everything's already in the pot and we're gonna pour our broth in and cook it all together.
Okay.
So I'm gonna turn on the grill, yeah? Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
You made this monstrosity of a broth.
Just
I'm really nervous.
Because just in case, like, if we are running low and we want to add more, I made extra.
Okay. And so what's in this broth?
So there's soy sauce, a little bit of sugar, medium, a lot of garlic. Oh, I might need to pour this whole thing in, huh?
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, I think that should be okay for now. And mushrooms have a lot of water in it already, so I'm hoping that as it cooks down, the mushroom's gonna add water to it.
See, that's a pro cooking tip right there.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I'm just a faker.
There's actually quite a few different mushrooms in here. I mean, I know the obvious ones. There's enoki. I see something that looks like a king oyster mushroom, but I've never seen this one. These ones look like, I mean, like earwax a little bit. So like
Earwax?
I mean, maybe someone's earwax out of the two of us, but yeah.
There's enoki and there's king oyster. But the yellow ones and these brown ones right here are in the oyster mushroom family.
Okay.
But king oyster is just a really big version of it. So the brown one, smaller, is the normal size oyster mushroom, and these are the golden oyster mushroom. And then we also have shiitake.
Do you know why it's called oyster mushroom? Is there anything related to the actual oyster, or is it just so revered that it's considered an oyster?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know, actually. Do you know? There's a reason why I wanted to make this today.
Is this like some kind of like, yeah, why?
It's not a special holiday. It's not a special occasion. It's because the past two mukbangs, we've had good food, but they were just like, pizza and chicken wings or Popeye's chicken sandwich, right?
Yeah.
So this is a nice home-cooked meal, wholesome, right?
You're not gonna ruin it by adding a lot of spice, are you?
Or fire.
Is there like a hidden spice in there that I don't know about?
This one has no spice, except for these little red peppers right here.
Which I probably can handle. So you said when you go to the market, sometimes they already have all of this like prepackaged, right? But yours looks way better than I think what I've seen of it. This just looks very fresh.
I was gonna get the pre-packet one where all the mushrooms and stuff is it's already prepared for you, but it only had one kind of mushroom. It didn't have carrots or green onions, so it's gonna look all like one color. It didn't have the golden mushroom. So I just picked up my own ingredients.
Let me ask you this.
What?
Were you like a teacher's pet back in the day?
Was I a teacher's pet?
No, because the way you describe it is just like you always go that extra like mile. You seem like you would be the kid when they do attendance. Instead of saying here, you would say present. Like you would be that kid, right? I didn't even drink anything. I'm just saying, like it just seems like.
Is that a read?
No, it's not a read. I think you always put some gusto, and you're not okay with average. You're not okay with average. That's not a bad thing.
I do like to stand out, but not like in a personality way. But maybe in like presentation way.
Presentation, fashion.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, always flashy.
I didn't mean to do this, but I just realized my watch is the same pattern as my shirt. And I didn't plan it because I wasn't wearing this at work today.
You know what's funny is every now and then you'll ask me for like, what shoes go with this? And sometimes I'll just pick the first one just to be like, we gotta go.
I know, I could tell.
But
you don't even look. You're like,
but there's other times where I actually am like, oh, okay, that's too monochromatic, so you don't want to do that. But I mean, honestly, like, why would you ask me for fashion advice?
It's already kind of cooking down, huh?
Yeah. I imagine once the meat, because bulgogi, I feel like always has that rich, sweet, like flavor for that to permeate through the soup or the broth.
So
Oh man, that's gonna be so
this
good.
is gonna be slightly savory and sweet broth, and the broth that we added in here mimics the bulgogi taste. So once things are cooked, oh, the broth with the rice is gonna be so good. That's probably gonna be my favorite part.
Yeah.
Kind of different that we don't like slowly add the vegetables and meat one by one, huh?
Well, it probably alleviates the amount of stress in like cooking this dish because it's just all one pot. Though there was a lot of chopping and like stuff going on back there, harvesting mushrooms and whatnot. So quite a labor of love. But those are the dishes that always taste the best.
Let's try some of the broth.
Okay.
So it still needs to cook down a little bit more, but flavor test.
Yep.
You could already tell this is gonna be good with the rice, huh?
Yeah, this is going to be one of those dishes where you need like 3 bowls of rice just to enjoy all of the.
But it's not because it's salty.
No,
It
not
has
at
that
all.
savory sweet taste, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a big piece of bulgogi. Yeah, you could help kind of pull
Break
it apart.
stuff up. Yeah.
Break stuff.
And funny enough, like when we go Korean barbecue, bulgogi's not usually on my like short list to get.
Yeah, you never get bulgogi actually, huh?
Yeah.
Well, technically, I like bulgogi more in stew style than on a grill anyway. So I'm fine that you don't get bulgogi at Korean barbecue places,
Yeah.
right? I think it looks kind of cooked, the meat, right? So should we just try it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. So it almost blew up the flame. Ooh, it's hot.
How is it? So we actually didn't marinate our own beef. We just bought the bulgogi meat that's already marinated at the market.
So the mushrooms done then? You just go to town now? I actually feel like I've never seen Korean hot pot before. It's always like military stew, the budae-jjigae, or some other like stew, but not like this.
Well, this is technically a stew.
Yeah, so
But it's kind of like hot pot too, right? Because you cook it at the table.
the mushrooms are good.
Yeah?
Yeah. So like at first I was thinking to myself like, what are you gonna dip it in? But because the broth is so flavorful, it's already like you're dipping it in something.
Yeah, you don't need to have another sauce. But although I could have made something. Well, like a soy sauce hot mustard would have been good too, huh?
Yeah. Oh, this is good.
Oh, let's try. Which one's the yellow, the golden oyster?
Probably these ones right here.
Yeah. Oh, the mushrooms are good. Yeah. The mushrooms, it works really well with this.
The golden one is good.
Yeah.
I see there's like onions in here, green onions. Ooh, carrots too. It's like a treasure hunt. So are you happy how it turned out? Because you never made this before, right?
No, not at home. Look, I like it.
So like, tell me like what Korean dish I have not had yet, because in the past month, like I had jokbal, the pig's trotter or whatever, and then now I'm having this. It's like, what are you holding out on me? Are you like trying to like ease me into it so that way, you know, I stay with you forever for all the food?
I don't know what you didn't have before. I'm sure there's a lot of dishes you haven't had before.
That's what I'm saying. Like, try to think of one that I haven't had. So I should start thinking of Vietnamese food that you haven't had either.
Yes, because I'm sure there's a lot of Vietnamese food I haven't had. So, as this is cooking down,
Where'd you get those out of?
to kind of freshen up a little bit. Oh, let me pull it down from in my pants. No, I do not have green pubic hair, but these are Korean chives.
Oh, okay.
So just to kind of freshen it up a little bit and give it another flavor and taste to eat with the rice.
I felt so disappointed that I did not do as well eating spicy food the other video. It felt like that was like a regression.
No, it's okay. I feel like you're doing really well until I added more sauce to it. And I said it in the video. It became like super spicy.
It was very bizarre how spicy it was.
And looking back at the video, I didn't even add that much.
No, not really. I think I just need to eat more spicy, but in a practical sense, because I'm not going to eat that sauce on everything. So, you know, to build up my tolerance some other way.
Well, even though if you build up your tolerance, I think you're still gonna sweat. So
Yeah, that's a given. That's like a genetic thing. So, is this one of those things where you're gonna surprise me at the end and like make fried rice, or is that not gonna happen today?
we could make fried rice.
We could,
We could.
because you would just basically take out most of the contents and leave just a little bit to make it.
Yeah. Or porridge.
Oh my god, the porridge would be good.
Do we have egg? No, we don't. Oh, we have one. Or
Because
some.
you use. Wait, you were supposed to make something the other day, but you never used those eggs, but use them for something else? I forgot. Oh, then we have 3 eggs. Yeah. Some weeks we're really good about using our eggs, and then other weeks it's like, gotta make a 10-egg omelet because they're gonna go like not good.
But it's something that we always have in the fridge. I always want eggs in the fridge, even though a lot of times we don't even use all of them.
You know what would be in here that I think naturally would work in this is glass noodles for some reason. Because isn't there japchae where there's like bulgogi meat in it?
So, you're practically Korean.
감사합니다. 저는 제임스입니다.
Usually, you do add the glass noodle in here. They're technically sweet potato noodles.
Oh, okay. Have I had those?
Huh? You're a japchae noodle.
Well, lately you've been eating shirataki noodles, and I do not want to get next to those. Get those shirataki noodles away from my face.
Wow! Did we eat all the meat already? No, there's still some
There's
left,
still
but this is a pound of meat. I thought that was a lot.
Yeah, because how big are burgers usually? Quarter pound?
Quarter pound, yeah.
Like I told you how I'm not a big fan of peas and carrots.
Yeah.
But now I'm wondering if it's because it seemed to be the food that we would eat when like my parents were out. So it was kind of like emergency food. So I think I just had
What was emergency food? Peas and carrots?
not just peas and carrots. It was like banquet pot pies and like
and it has peas and carrots.
and
in
like
them.
Chinese food with the fried rice that has peas and carrots, like, and then like I don't know, cup of noodle too would have peas and carrots in it. So just seems like a lot of those quick ready-made stuff already has that, and I think I might have just had an adverse like effect towards it. Or
That's
opinion.
so weird. Because growing up, my mom like always cooked for us, and it was not that often where she wasn't able to or went out, so that we had to eat the frozen pot pies or
Yeah.
whatever. So for me, it's always a treat to eat the 99-cent TV dinner, whatever, with the peas and carrots. Because I didn't get to eat them all the time. Or Chinese food. I'll eat those peas and carrots any day.
Yeah. That's kind of how I felt when I would go away in the summers to like friend's house and they would eat a hamburger helper. And I was like, what is this? This is so good. Why does this hand have a face on it? But you're delicious.
Or like mac and cheese and stuff. Like,
he buzzed. Why are you looking at me?
you're so annoying last time we
Annoying? That's a really strong word.
I was just kind of giving you a cute look, like, are you buzzed?
Yeah, what's wrong? Why do you think that's like the biggest like diss ever?
It's not a diss, it's
It's-
just like
no,
it
it's a
came
diss
out of
with you.
nowhere.
You did a great job.
Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying this.
Yeah. Can you make this with other meats? Or it won't work?
There's different versions, but the broth would be different. Types of vegetable used would be different.
I mean, earlier I was like, it looks really full, but now I just see really just broth.
Yeah.
I mean, it does remind me of like just other hot pot styles where like after everything cooks down, like all the flavors in the...
It's left over.
Yeah.
So it's already November. My gosh, it's already November. 2019 is over. Oh my gosh.
We still have a month.
No, that's practically over.
Yeah.
We're starting a new decade.
Oh, you're right.
Where's Prince and his song like we're gonna party like it's 19.
You are horrible with lyrics. It's just baffling.
No, because I realized he said 99, not it wasn't like that was the turn of the century, but we're just turning the decade. Do we have any kind of upcoming plans coming up in November and the rest of the year?
Let's see. I mean, we have the usual like holiday festivities. We're going to Vegas, I think, twice. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
And we have a wedding still. We just went to a wedding. That was super fun. Now we have one more wedding to go to. So I love weddings.
The last wedding we went to was with your high school friends' wedding, right? So it was really great to see a lot of your friends that you haven't really seen in a really long time, huh?
Yeah. It's like a little
Reunion.
reunion. We didn't really have a high school reunion. We were supposed to have one, but they didn't plan one. So we still see each other other means. Isn't your 20th year high school reunion coming up? Or is it 30th?
Baby,
What?
30th year high school reunion for me?
That
I
means you
just
almost-
graduated.
Graduate from what?
Kindergarten. You know, Asians don't raisin.
I actually don't like that saying at all because I don't even like raisins.
That's good because Asians don't raisin.
I still don't like raisins.
I remember the first time I went to Fresno, and then they keep touting their grape vineyard, like grape farm. I guess they grow a lot of grape there. So I asked the Uber driver, it's like, oh, are there a lot of wineries here? And he's like, no, they're for raisins. I was like, oh, that's
They're
not
specific
exciting.
for raisins? Yeah. Oh, interesting. I would just assume they would have used the same vineyards and then it's
No,
like,
they grow
these are
the
good for
grapes
wine.
for the raisins.
Oh, interesting. So I say that was another successful cookbang.
Yeah, you enjoyed it?
I think it ranks up in the top 5. Not top 3, but top 5
Top 5 of food?
of cookbangs that you've done. I mean, it's hard to compete. You've made a lot of dishes. So for me, I like it, but because I'm not a big sweet guy, after a while, it was like too sweet. Anyways, if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys subscribe. We're trying to get to 20,000 subscribers
By next week.
yeah, by next week. Maybe it'll happen. Cross our fingers, close our eyes. Yeah, and we'll see you guys for our next video. Oh, word of the day.
What are they?
Why is this so hard every week?
Okay, word of the day.
Baloney.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.